can imagine where I was at 8 months, maybe like 165.
And what does Prince weigh, you figure?
Exactly, like 90 pounds soaking wet, right? Like my baby was, you know, as big as Prince.
You have to be careful. Even though you were pregnant already, you could get double pregnant on stage with Prince.
I tried not to look at him. I didn't want to look at him because I was afraid.
He has that kind of power.
Yeah, he's got that kind of power. And now, he gave Milo a little tambourine.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really cool.
Is it a little, like a regular size or a little?
It's a regular size, but I have it in his hope chest and everything.
Oh, that's nice.
Along with the picture of his...
He has a hope chest, huh?
Yeah.
What other stuff is in there?
You know, like little
boys got hope chests.
Booties and
he's gonna love that stuff.
And,
Mom, what are these for? Yeah, you'll never get rid of that hope chest.
Maybe his wife will appreciate it someday.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you never know. Now, this should be in his hope chest. This is something that I was unaware of.
How crazy is this?
I did not know that you are a multi-platinum selling recording artist.
It's a true story.
When did this happen?
Yeah.
You were obviously very young when this happened, based on what I'm looking at.
I was very young. I was like 14 to 16, I think. And what happened was I was on, in Japan, they aired Commando on regular television.
The movie?
The movie Commando. I played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter. I was 11 years old. And then it became a huge hit. And then someone at a record label did some research on me and found out that I was in the play Annie and decided to just offer me an album contract.
And you accepted that?
I accepted it, and I did 4 albums and a best of.
I have a picture of the best of album.
Look.
Now, did you sing in Japanese?
Sometimes.
Wait a minute. This is called The Best in the World.
Yeah. That's my compilation album.
And you would go on tour and in Japan?
Yeah, all over Asia, actually, which was very odd. It was all very odd. Like, I would, you know, they do these variety shows, and I would go out and lip sync in these crazy. And once.
Oh, you lip synced at these things, huh?
Of course. Yeah. And once I went out and I started lip syncing, and I was out there by myself, and all of a sudden, like halfway through, 40 dancers, little dancers, came out to a totally choreographed routine to my song.
They made up a routine and surprised you with it?
Yeah, and surprised me with it. And started dancing around me. And, you know, it was during the 80s, so it was a bunch of like...
You were like the...
Yeah. A lot of that stuff.
You're like the Japanese David Hasselhoff, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you been back there?
No, I've never been back since.
You were. I mean, I wonder what would happen.
But I'll probably get a record contract just from this interview.
You should do that. You should do like a greatest hit tour. Go around Japan and lip sync in the same voice you had when you were 14.
I wonder if those dancers are still available.
I'm sure they are.
Right?
They're probably, they have their own kids now, and maybe they're sharing the music of Alyssa Milano.
Absolutely. like the Miley Cyrus.
Like, do you remember any of the songs? What was your biggest hit?
I don't remember, but I feel like you have a YouTube video or something that you're going to
I do have a YouTube video. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's, well, let's take a look at it, shall we?
Oh, God.
Look in my heart, see all the love that's waiting for you. Let yourself go. Look in my heart, all it believes I'm here forever. Whoa.
Do you keep in touch with those guys?
Yeah. God.
Wow. Maybe the next time you're here, you could do one of those songs.
Maybe I'll do that just for you.
Yeah, that'd be great. We could be huge in Japan. Think about it. Seriously, there's money on the table here, and we're leaving it. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about your new show.
Yay.
It is called Mistresses. It premieres on June 3rd here on ABC. We'll be right back with Alyssa Milano.
I will have your work done and on your desk by 8 a.m. if you let me take a look at you with that thing.
That's quite an offer.
No work in mind for a mere 10 seconds.
Five seconds.
Done.
Oh, my God, I'm blushing. definitely watch that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're our target demographic.
What was going on there?
That's a coworker.
Oh, okay.
So my character, the show's called Mistresses.
Right.
It's based on a BBC series.
Oh.
My character is married, and she and her husband have been trying to have an affair. I mean, trying to have a baby. Not affair, a baby for a long time. And
They're
then
different,
she winds up,
they're very different things.
Two very different things.
You don't take an affair to the circus, for instance.
No.
Or to a King's game.
Or to a King's game. So she winds up having an affair with this coworker in the very first episode, and then the rest of the season is sort of how that sort of unfolds in her life and the repercussions of what that means, not only for her marriage but also her friendships.
Well, don't put that clip in your son's hope chest.
Yeah, no, that won't be going in my son's hope chest. No, my son won't be watching this show, I don't think.
You weren't pregnant when you were shooting this show, right? You shot that after?
No, I shot it we shot the pilot right after I gave birth.
Oh, really?
I was still breastfeeding and everything, which made those love scenes really, really sexy, let me tell you.
Was it a problem?
Yeah, well, our AD had an alarm set on his clock every 2 hours, and I would either go breastfeed my son, no matter what we were doing, no matter what point of the love scene we were at, or I would go in my trailer and pump. And if we were like 5 minutes late, you know, wardrobe was ruined.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That kind of ruins the whole thing.
Sorry. Ruining the facade.
I like the idea, though, that this guy is timing your breasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like
time
clockwork.
to go.
Yeah. Like clockwork.
It's time to fire up the pump, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Well, that could be your next Japanese album, Fire Up the Pump.
Fire up the pump. Perfect.
Think about it. The show, again, is called Mistresses. It premieres June 3rd here on ABC. Alyssa Milano, everybody. Thank you, Alyssa.